Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sunny Cool and this is Gems of War. And today I better check my mic before I get too deep. It's Bun Bun Day. Got Bun Bun Day. At least if you're in the US, I don't know about other countries or nothing. I'm a dumb. But I think it's Bun Bun Day. I know it's Bun Bun Day for me. It's Easter. See if I can hear myself. Oh yeah, I got it. Nice. So I think that was just like the first stream. I had it messed up a little bit, and it's gonna be good from now on, I guess. But yeah, today we're gonna be getting into. I'm really close to finishing the Underspire. I'm doing the journey, but I don't know if we're gonna get it all the way done. I'm trying to do my part, and then you know, Vault event, of course. Maybe spoilers. We got Mark, Anita, Mike. How's it going? But let me set it up here and we'll get going. Maybe we'll do like an auto battle real quick while I set up the stream. Shouldn't take too long. Let's go to... What week is it? I always forget what week it is. Is it Broken Spire? Yeah. Alright, so we'll see if the AI can win the trials while I set up the stream here. 250. 250. Let me get the chat going. Okay, auto battle. Alright, let's see if they can win while I set it up. Anita with the gifted, thank you so much. Generic footy fan. Hopefully that means soccer. Hopefully that means soccer. I don't know. Guess it doesn't matter either way. But yeah, let me set her up here. Let's put an intro, I guess. Intro. Not expecting a crazy live stream today. It's Easter. People might be at church. They might be celebrating with their families. So we'll see. We'll do a little one. Alright, let's do this. Put out a video on Friday. Top 5 win buttons in the game. You should go check that out after the stream if you haven't seen it already. Things to shoot for in the game. It's not like, hey, rub it in. Look at me. I got all these awesome things. No, it's more of like 5 things to shoot for, kind of. That way you can also have the win buttons for Gems of War. And they're all kind of different. They all do different things. Once you get to the end of the game, you kind of only need... They don't only need those 5 things, but you can rely on them heavily, basically. So that's what I was really trying to say in that video, is here's the 5 things you should shoot for, and once you have them, you will rely on them heavily and not have to, you know, think as much, really. But yeah. Got the... Okay, got that. I think I'm almost ready here. No thumbnail. We do have... I'll bring up the spoilers, which, you know, I do kind of a smaller, abbreviated version of them these days. Did you see on the adventure board we have a verse, which is good. It's the one I need, too. I got lucky there. I need the green one, and it's the green one. So that's good. How many vault keys have you got? Getting a lot? Getting a little? We just had a vault event like 2 weeks ago. For me, I'm not doing so hot, but I did pretty good last time, and I have a bunch of vault keys to open and see how that goes. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm speaking from experience from my own self. I know some other people out there are like me, probably, and if you have like 500 vault keys, why are you going to go hard in the vault event? Like, you should, but it's like a mental thing. If you have 0 vault keys because you opened them all, you're more likely to go get 300 or 400 or 500 or 1,000. But if you have 500 just sitting there that you still haven't opened, and then you do the vault event, you get 200, 300 more, and then here comes another vault event, and you still got 500 or 600, and you're like, you know, that's kind of happening to me right now. So I'm just warning you before it would happen to you. As far as spoilers go, I think I'll do those first because this is still running. We got spoilers. How far in are we? 4:30. That's usually when I get it. Yeah. 4:30. All right, save that. Let's cover a little short spoilers here. Next week, the week of the 21st, we have a world event. So it's gonna be the medal. Get the medal, whatever the medal is. Buy up to it. Make sure you get one, and then whatever it says. If it says skull, if it says spell, make sure you're doing that thing. If it says spell, you're hitting all enemies with spell damage. If it says skull, you're using skull troops. If it says skull or spell, use spell. It's a Sword's Edge week. That means we have Swords Edge, Underspire, Swords Edge, Epic Trials, Swords Edge, Event Key Drop Table, Swords Edge, Weapons in the Soul Forge. It's a Crypt Keepers faction event on Tuesday. Got the little knight guy on Wednesday for the pet, what's his name? Clockwork Knight or something like that? He's got the little, you wind him up and he goes, he's blue. That guy, I think it's an older pet from Swords Edge. Got Knight class event on Thursday, and then we have a bounty event on the weekend, which is one of the best single-player events in the game. It's probably second best after the Vault for rewards. Vault's head and shoulders above everything as far as single-player events, and then bounty, you know, is the next best thing, but it's way, way down. It's better than like a faction event. Faction events give you tons of gold, I guess, but bounty, like the rewards that you get from doing the event, it's a bunch of orbs and a bunch of good stuff. So I guess it depends what you're looking for, but I always said bounty was like the best single-player event after Vault to make sure you get all the way done. But yeah, that's the spoilers. Swords Edge, World Event, Crypt Keepers, Knight, Clockwork Knight, Knight class event, bounty. That's the spoilers. Alright, so did we win? We won. So the AI can beat this. Make sure you're trying to get this done. It's something you can get done before... I mean, right now is probably not the best time because it's the Vault event, but you should already had it done by, like, Thursday. Broken Spire, Epic Trials. Like, it's something you can get all the way done and be done with and never have to do again, and, like, the AI can do it. So, at least some of it. You should have at least get a copy or something. In my opinion. Ooh, I got Dita Magic here, too. Like, they're just giving me... I'm gonna buy that. Decided I'm going to start buying every deed offer I see and every metal offer I see, no matter what it is. I don't care if it's brown toilet paper deeds, I'm buying them. I don't care if it's a guard medal, I'm buying it. Because I have 30,000 gems, so 33,000, it just keeps going up. So I'm going to start buying everything that I need. So I'm never not going to need deeds, I'm never not going to need writs, I'm never not going to need medals, because I'm going to have to medal a bunch of gold, elite a bunch of stuff for my kingdom power eventually. Now this is a high level thing. I'm not saying like mid-level or beginners should do this, but if you have like a giant stack of gems, you probably shouldn't. You know, like buy stuff you need. Same with gold, kind of. You know, why not go get a bunch of your factions done, or why not do some legendary tasks, or you know, stuff like that. But first thing we'll do is probably this, because I want this verse. I don't need trait stones, I don't need souls, but I do want this verse, so let's go get that. So I need it, actually. It's the one I'm lowest on. Let's see what everybody's saying. We got Mark here, Anita, Mike. Anita with the gifted, thank you so much. You're a legend, oh yeah. Brian's here, happy Easter. What's up, y'all? What have y'all been up to? Grilling out, hiding eggs. Hiding some eggs under the stairs. What are you doing? In the flower pot? In the tree? Where are you hiding the eggs at? Hide an egg up in a tree and a kid climbs it and falls out of the tree and gets hurt? Why are you doing that? Hide it under the tire of a car? What are you doing? Gotta hide them good. Gotta hide it on the roof. Kid gets out a ladder. They're doing a stack like some cheerleaders, trying to get it. Throwing each other, doing a catapult. Why are you hiding the eggs so hard? They have to injure themselves to get them. Doing a catapult to the rooftops. And a gainer off the top with the egg. Alright, we got our verse. That's good. That's the one I need. What should we do first here? Probably be a quick one, y'all. I don't think, you know. I'll do a little bit of each thing real quick. But let's do the journey, I guess, because like the first thing that happened this week. And I don't think we're going to get it all the way done unless some hero comes in here and cleans it up for us. But, yeah. We might get stage 15. I don't know if we're going to get stage 16. I know I'm not going to, like, buy a bunch up in the shop and get 25,000 miles by myself, so... You know, I could definitely help with stage 15, though. And, you know, just for the record, I'm up in the top 10. So, you know, I'm doing my thing. But let's do a little bit of this. We got a 75 mile super deep in. What am I using? Still the same thing. Ogress, the Ruby Weapon, Grimborn Bloodeye, and Scoria Giantborn. And it's still working for me. I mean, sometimes here and there I'll get a little bit less miles, like I'll lose Ogress or something, but I get the, you know, it has that automatic summon. But, you know, most of the time I'm getting full miles. Mike says, good adventure board, always short of verse 1. Maury's here. Mana Surge, that's a sound I never thought I'd hear again, returning as an early game player. Nice. I think it's fun to play the game, like, in the beginning. Like, as a beginner. You still have, like, everything ahead of you and all that. I love starting over and doing new account playthroughs. I've probably done the most on YouTube. Like, the most new account playthroughs on YouTube, because I think it's fun. I might do another one. I've done 4 accounts, I think. Maybe 3. How many have I done, you know? Like, I got this one. And then I did I do 3 other new accounts, or did I only do 2? I don't know, at least 3. 3 or 4 accounts I've done. And it's really fun to start over. If you're getting bored of the game, if you're getting burnt out, if you're at the very end of the game, just looking for a couple of things, and you're struggling, like, maybe consider starting a new account and using all of the information, like, all your wisdom from playing for so long to start over fresh and know exactly what to go for. It's kind of cool. Alright. Let's see. Let's try to get this instant kill, I guess. Should I take skulls? Yeah, I guess. I'm gonna take all the damage that I can get, no matter what it is. Alright, so I try for the instant kill on something that has the most HP, because we're gonna be hitting them with the ruby weapon, like whittling them down with true damage. So if I want to get an instant kill on something, it's gonna be whoever has the most HP. So we'll go for this guy. Didn't get it, but it's okay. It's ruby weapon. Remember, this is super deep, so it's gonna take a second to win. Alright, we'll do Scoria. Guess I'll just keep hitting the same guy. Alright, we got this big blue. Ruby weapon. Ruby weapon's cool because it does true damage to all enemies, and then it blows up, gets some of its mana back. Let's do Ogress now. Alright, we got nothing at the moment, so we're gonna have to take some mana. I think brown would be great, but we don't have it, so I guess green. Alright, we'll do Ogress. Alright, there's Ruby Weapon again. Let's do it. Whittle them down. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Nothing. So let's do Scoria on this dude again. Alright, we got our instant kill. Let's do the skulls. Alright, the instant kill, whoever has the most HP. So 120 there. Let's try to get him. Got him. Maybe now the ruby weapon will kill a little bit sooner. We took out the thing with the most HP. Maybe not, though. It could have all been the same. Get skulls on... Whoa, they got a kill. It's getting tough. And we win. But we did lose a troop, but I'm just doing what I can do here. Mark says your last new account playthrough, you had almost level 1000. That was fun. Yeah, that's the main thing we learned in that one is like hero levels are super bloated and inflated these days, and it's easy to get to a high level pretty quickly. That's the main thing I learned in that one. Maybe, you know, that cosmic dragons or some sort of dragon is going to be your first mythic. Is another thing I learned. I think those were the two main things I learned that I didn't know from previous new account playthroughs, because they keep adding things to the game, like so many ways to get hero experience now and XP boosters and whatnot. And then that's without Death Knight armor. Like I got a really high hero level, like just playing the game for a little bit on a new account. And the fact that like players, like you shouldn't judge people off of their hero level, because a level 1000 could be playing like a level 400. You know, if you're a guild leader and you see somebody that's level 1200, well, that doesn't really mean anything these days, because they could be playing like a level 800. Or only have a certain amount of stuff. Just mean their hero level's high, because the game, that's how it is these days. But like one of your first mythics in the game is going to be a dragon. Or an immortal these days. Back in the day, we had to wait. It would be some random mythic from a random kingdom, like from random keys would be our first mythic back in the day. Nowadays, it's almost guaranteed to be an immortal or a dragon, as long as you know what you're doing. Well, let's use up these sigils. Jordy Collects. Hey, Cindy, just wanted to say thank you. I've gotten a lot of help from your videos. I appreciate the effort you put into your videos. Keep it up. Man, I'll try. Been doing it for a long time, you know. I'm trying to hang in there, y'all. It ain't easy being measy. But yeah, stuff like that will keep me going a little bit longer, just saying stuff like that. It ain't all about money and stuff like that. If somebody says, hey, thank you for this video, or you helped me with this or that, like, that helps too. That's might as well be money. Keeps me going, makes me want to do it some more. Alright, let's take skulls. We need all the damage we can get, no matter what. Let's try to get an instant kill, maybe on the Vow Raven, so we can secure those sigils. Didn't get it, it's okay though. We'll try again. Ruby weapon. Super deep right now on Journey. Scoria, we'll keep going after the Vow Raven. Let's take these skulls, get an extra turn. Ogre, I missed an extra turn. You see that? Missed one. Missed a big old brown. I missed a big old brown there. Dang it. Alright, this time I was patient and waited. Any extra turns? I don't see any. Alright, Ruby weapon it is. Right now, if I was just using the Ruby weapon, I'd probably have to cast it like 5 times. But we got other things to help. Might be Ogress, and look at Ogress. Ogress with the 10 HP, so we better cast it. Oh, barely did anything. Let's get the green, the brown. Maybe now she'll do something. But she has that automatic summon, which is nice. She goes down. Brings in a tank for you. Go blue. Think we're gonna take skulls just to get that kill. Alright, let's do this. Ah, there she goes. But hey, brand new troop. Semi-tank, not really a tank, but hey, you know. Let's keep going after the Vow Raven. Got it. 2 enemies left. Let's get that thing filled. We're never gonna cast it, but let's get it filled so it's not blocking us on brown. Let's get the Ruby weapon up. I keep doing the submerge, but it's alright. That kind of got us in something earlier this week, I think, like the submerging. I think it was a faction event. I hate this heroic gym. That could be a video. I had an idea for a video the other day. I really need to write it down. Oh, I forget, though. Oh, I got it. Hold on. Let me write this down while I'm thinking about it. I had a good idea for a video. And I know it doesn't matter these days whether it's a good idea or not. But it will be fun to make it, so I'll just, you know, I'll have a little bit of fun. If I can find something to write with. Let me write this down. I can't say it on stream, because, you know how it goes for me. Second longest tenured Gems of War channel. There's a bunch of them out there now. Okay. Oh, I think I put down the idea. Alright, let's get back to fighting. Guess we take some skulls here. We could do this, maybe. Woo, nice. Nice extra turn. I think I'm gonna take these skulls. We don't have a lot of attack, but it's better than getting hit by them. Any extra turns? No. Let's do Ruby weapon. These battles are taking forever now. Do this, maybe hit that since it's submerged. We need red or blue or brown. So we'll take blue. Come on, baby. Let's go. Got anything? Not really. Right, there we go. We got Ruby weapon now. Let's hit them. We almost got them. You see, they're whittling them down. We're getting there. Come on. Come on. What do we got? Take some red. Take some blue. Alright, here we go. Try to get this guy since he's submerged. Bang. Stupid barrier got in my way. So close. Come on. Here we go. Oh no! Stupid submerge. Keeping him alive one more. There we go. Alright. Sauna with the gifted, thank you so much. Went to Daryl Sung 06. I think that's how you say that. Jordy says, ignore the question mark. What the hell? Don't know what that's about. Jordy collects. Mark says, I beat Underspire last night. That jeweled golem troop is a great mana generator. Yeah, you're right about that. Maybe I should have tried it. Kind of sticking with my guns here. Oh, this is Journey, though. Alright, still got 4 sigils, man. These battles are taking forever. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, we're about 20 minutes in. I don't know if I'm going to, like, use all my sigils on stream. We got to go do... We'll see if we have time. I'll do this last fight, and then we'll go do a little Underspire and a little bit of Vault. I just want to get everything on here. Make sure we did spoilers, Journey, Underspire, Vault. So I just want to make sure I give them all equal time. So we'll do this last fight. Which will probably take a while, just like the last one. 'Cause deep. Let's do Scoria. Who do we want to kill? Somebody with the most HP, I guess. 300. Or he could work from the top to the bottom, I guess. Use skulls. Alright, we got this. So who has the most HP? 302. Let's see if we can get it. Nope. We got purple and blue.
Mana surge.
Let's see. We got a red extra turn. Let's take red. Do ruby weapon. Let's do Scoria. I don't know who he was going after. Guess we'll just go here. Knock them down a little bit. Oh, they're HP, so maybe they'll die sooner. Ogress? See, Ogress is a great tank because she has 50% skull reduction, and then she summons a Fortress Gate when she dies. So she's hard to kill with skulls. She only takes half damage from skulls. And then by the time she dies, you know, she's going to summon a Fortress Gate when she dies, like a whole nother troop. And low mana cost, 11 mana. It's a giant. You can 50% start it. She pulls herself to the front. You could start her in some other spot in the team, and she'll still be your tank. It's like one of the best bounty troops we ever got. I use her... You know it's a good bounty troop when you're using it outside of bounty. Maybe we can kill that thing. Nice. Can we get an instant kill? 158. Nice. Ah, they summoned. It's okay, though. Get there one of these days. Scoria on 237. Gotta kill that summoner, probably. The summons aren't very strong. Just makes the fight a little bit longer. Two troops left. It's Ogress. Blue into brown. Summoning again. It's okay though. I'm not worried about it. Does get life too. That'd be a horrible thing to face in like faction event or something like that. Arena. I don't think it'd be possible in arena, but keep summoning and gaining a bunch of life that you can't put you in a tough situation. But here we'll get them eventually. Any extra turns? Yeah, no, not there. Now let's hit this summoner. Kill that. Don't do it again. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, you're gonna die. I'm gonna instant kill you or something. Making these fights take way longer, you jerk. Alright, let's try to instant kill it. Alright, no more summoning for you. No more for you. No soup for you. You did not follow protocol. You didn't do the right... You didn't say the right words? You weren't respectful? No soup for you. No more summoning for you. No more fighting for you. Fight is over soon. You lose, you don't get to eat soup. You're gonna be starving. You're gonna have to eat crackers and peanut butter. Ramen and hot dogs. But you didn't know the protocol of ordering the soup. Come on, dude, will you die? You 3 HP, buddy. Haven't you been here long enough? Overstaying your welcome, staying on the couch, leaving clothes everywhere, dirty tidy whities with brown streaks in them just laying around. Alright. So that's enough for me for this stream. I'll probably play more tonight, but I want to make sure I show everything today, so. But I'm in 7th, top 10 in the guild, trying to do my share. Let's go do Underspire now. And I got, I killed 5 dragons. I'm going after the 6th one. And the 6th one is the good one, the one you want to double up on. Use your lantern. I went through the door here. And I'm just doing highest level right now. Trying to find the last door. Let me catch up in the chat here. Did you guys say anything? Ask any questions? Jeweled Golem, I'll have to take a look at it. Yeah, do karate on the like button. Happy Easter. 25 months, Sana. You're now over 2 years. It's nice. I remember when you were a rookie. I think you've been around when you were around for like 6 months or something. I remember that. Now it's over 2 years. You've been here during the hard times too, and you've stuck around and been loyal the whole time. I definitely recognize it. It's easy to be hanging around a channel when they're #1 and blowing up and stuff, but in the hard times, you stick around? That's nice. It's awesome. Alright, so this is my team for Underspire. I'm still using this. I think we had a Broken Spire, Underspire at some point recently, I feel, and I used this team and it worked, and so I'm using it again. Ogress, Fire God's Heart, double Salamandria. I got 10 torches left. That's all I got, so I hope I make it. It's going to be close. I missed a couple days, I think. Like Wednesday, Thursday, I really slacked. I should have been opening vault keys and doing Underspire and stuff, but I don't know. I was going through it IRL. Whenever I'm not feeling great in real life, I don't really play. Like the game, Gems of War doesn't make me feel better, really. You know, like I don't know. If I'm not having a good time IRL, I'm not playing this game usually. I mean, I play it mostly every day, but. Just saying, like, if I'm having a tough time in real life, I'm probably not thinking about playing as much. So Wednesday, Thursday was annoying, so I wasn't playing as much. Alright, I like to cast the Fire God's Heart, just because I could get a buff. You know, it does Broken Spire allies, and we got Broken Spire allies, so I'm hoping to get, like, a nice buff, a barrier, or a enchant, or something like that. 3 damage there. So I've been taking skulls and stuff because we're getting deeper. Early on, I would just use Salamandria, wipe them out with true damage, but now that everything's way tougher, and it takes 2 shots, I'm using everything that they give me for damage. Salamandria is kind of like an Arachnean Weaver. It's not as good, but it's close. Arachnean Weaver has all those awesome traits. That's what sets it apart. You know, Salamandria is just like a slightly weaker version of Arachnean Weaver. If you think about it. Explode all burning gems. Web Spinner explodes, right? If you get a kill. This thing does it no matter what, which is cool. But Web Spinner does it if you get a kill. Deals true damage to the first 2 enemies instead of the last 2 enemies, and it's boosted by burning gems destroyed. But then if you look at the traits, like Web Spinner has the, talking about Arachnean Weaver. Arachnean Weaver has the Web Spinner summon and Stealthy and stuff like that. So I think Arachnean Weaver's slightly better. Yeah, Journey is tough. Like, my guild might not get it all the way done. That's how tough it is. We're a top 10 guild. So if a top 10 guild is struggling to get it all the way done, like, how many guilds out there actually... We could probably look at the leaderboard and see. Like, how many people actually got it done on PlayStation. They'd have to be higher points than we are. Maybe we'll look at that in a second. That's kind of interesting. See, like, how many guilds are actually going to get it done. What do I need here? I need green, brown, yellow. Green, brown, yellow. I don't see any of that.
Mana surge.
Why? Because I want to get up my mana generators so I can get up the rest of my team. Purple and green. Okay, do we got any extra turns? The more extra turns we do, the more burning gems go up on the board, and the more damage Salamandria does. Let's just do this. What do we got? What do we got? Might just be a Salamandria. Okay. Fire God's Heart. Get a buff, maybe? Okay. Got this blue extra turn. We're not frozen on blue. That'll add some burning gems to the board. Maybe even an extra turn on red. Nope. Alright, so it's Ogre's time. Anything going on? What do we got? No. So Ogress again. We got Salamandria. I think we do it. Almost got a kill. Dang, it's taking 3 shots now. Fire God's Heart. Hope for a buff. And mana generation. Ogress. Salamandria is back up. About to get rid of 2 of them. Get out of here. Alright, back to the drawing board. Let's get rid of the other 2 now. Yellow's good. Get our weapon. Hope for a buff. Hope for a bunch of mana. We got our second Salamandria down there. Let's do this first. Alright, we lost Ogress, but brings in something right away. It's fine. It's gonna bring down our mana generation, but... Still got the... This thing has a summon, too. Like, that's the whole concept of this team, is like... Ogress is a good tank, 50%, yada yada, summons this in when it dies. You pretty much have a team of 5. And then this thing can bring in stuff, too, like Broken Spire troops. If you start losing the Fortress Gate, you can bring in something with that, too. It's really pretty safe. As long as they're not, like, killing your whole team at the same time. It's pretty safe. That's what I want. I want to make sure I get it done and not, like, lose torches, waste gems. We just got to get Salamandria and we win. Or we can hit them with skulls, I guess. Come on, baby. I was sitting right by an extra turn and not taking it. Yeah, just get purple. Come on. Go! Alright, got it. Yeah, she is a solid troop. I wasn't too... It's okay. In like a big... There's so many mythics and there's a lot of good ones. Like, if Salamandria came out 4 years ago, it'd be amazing. Okay, we found the door. That's good. Kind of don't even want to hit that fight right now because I'm so tight on torches. I gotta find the dragon, and the 6th dragon is the one I really want. The 7th dragon's behind this door right here, so I don't have to do this fight. I want to do this fight, but I want to get the dragon first. So it might take me 8 torches to find the dragon. I want to make sure I get it. I might go down here. Man, that's a 2-way. I don't know. Let's go. Let's hope it's down here and not up there. I can't even buy more torches. Like, I could use lanterns, but I really don't want to. What y'all doing for Easter? Did you dress up like a bunny and hop around? Wiggle your nose? Get into a fist fight with Yosemite Sam? Wascally Wabbit? Who else does he fight? Elmer Fudd? Daffy Duck? Dress up like a woman? Pretend? Dressed up like a bunny, then you dressed up, then you act, and you pretended like you were a woman too. Because you're fist fighting Elmer Fudd. It's not duck season, it's rabbit season, or it's not rabbit season, it's duck season. Guess we take some skulls. It's epic. You heard that? I didn't say it, they said it. It's epic. The stream is epic. That's what they're talking about, is the stream. How epic it is. Alright, one more salamander should do the trick. Come on, baby, get up. Get it! So Thenos, we definitely don't want him casting. He's a summoner. I like to throw a bunch of summoners into this stuff, don't they? Make it annoying. Ah! Come on. Alright, yellow would be great. Let's take that. Come on, get up. Get up, girl. Time to go. Do your hair. Put on your makeup. Got the blue. Buckle my shoe. We don't want brown, because that'll just go to the fortress gate. There we go. Bang. Journey is a pain. It's probably the hardest guild event. That could be a video, too. I don't know if anybody would watch it, but, like, ranking events, you know? Like, I don't have a lot of time to be making these extra videos, but I'm hoping to eventually one of these days. Like, you know how Friday I didn't want to do another Vault event video? I just feel like we just did one, you know? We literally did. Like, even when we don't have back-to-back Vault events, it feels like so repetitive and redundant to keep putting out Vault event videos when not much has changed for real. Like when the Atlanta team came out, dang it. At least that showed me immediately that that's not the way to go, I guess. Like when the Atlanta thing came out, or Chrysanthrax, like, at least it's like, okay, make a Vault event video. You can tell people, okay, don't do Chrysanthrax, or hey, here's a new team, Atlanta, or whatever. Like, there's been some sort of development. When everything's still the same, it's like hard to make a Vault event video again. Same old thing. But if I have all these other ideas, I could do something else on, you know, when it's Vault event weekend. Still do Vault event videos or Vault event streams. But if it's like back-to-back, I'm not... I don't know. I like to insult your intelligence by doing the same videos over and over and over. You know, there's people out there that'll, like, repost an old video and, like, change the title and the thumbnail a little bit. I don't think in the Gems of War community, but, like, in other communities, you gotta watch out for that. I don't think it happens, like, a lot, but it's definitely a thing that could happen. If you've been doing YouTube for 8 years, for example, you could go get one of your older videos and just retitle it and re-thumbnail it and re-release it, like if you're super lazy, probably. If you still have it. That's what it kind of feels like. What am I gonna say? There's only so many ways you can talk about the Vault event, and I think I've done every single way you can talk about it. Here's what to do, here's what not to do, here's the teams you can use, here's the fastest team, here's what you get for doing it. Yada yada. Like, how many different things can you say about the same event? It's the same thing every time, almost. I mean, new people come in, but they can watch the video from 2 weeks ago and get the same thing out of it. You're smart, you do Gems of War Cine Cool Vault event, and it brings up like 10 videos for you, and a bunch of them from this year. That's what you gotta do, because they hide me so good. We play hide and seek very well on YouTube here. We're hiding in the attic. We go that far. We go get a ladder, climb in the attic, bring the ladder up with us. It's like we never went that way. Nobody ever finds us. That's why we're alone by ourselves so much. We're so good at the game, at hiding. Playing hide and seek, we're a really good hider. So they never find us. So we're just chilling by ourselves, you know? Salamandria, get a kill. Can we do anything with that overhang brown? No, but you gotta look. You know, when you have one of these situations, that could be an extra turn. But it's not this time. If you had a match in this three rows, columns. Or Fire God's Heart then. Big old red. Let's get a kill. Ogress. I need some yellow. No? Okay. Purple. Big old brown. Alright. Okay, let's get this dragon. I need this dragon. You're working 10 hours for Easter? Dude, classic. How's it going, man? Mark says, I'm in Essonance. I don't know how to say that. On PS5, we just finished it 10 minutes ago. You hate Journey Weeks after they nerf the troops? Yeah. Somebody was saying on the forums they should let the Journey troop do its old gem spawn amount during the event and then like nerf it after the event. Which is a good idea, but I don't think they'll do it. It's too much work, you know. They don't want to do that. It's too much work. Even though it makes sense, they could just do it at reset, like nerf it back to the other gem spawn at reset. But I guess maybe there's a they're probably thinking like, okay, what if there's a Journey event week and Guild Wars in the same week, and then people use that troop to loop a lot? I don't know. I think it's just them being lazy, not any of that, but that could be a reason too. Got my key classic. I finally got it for the 3rd floor. I had to switch spawns. I feel like that spawn is broken because I was on it forever. Like, I'm not the type of dude to sit there on a spawn and like complain when something doesn't drop or whatever. You know? Not that type of dude, but that was nuts. Like, it took way too long. Can't believe how many times I killed that single spawn by the mirror and they just never dropped. It never popped the mob. The key holder. And as soon as I switched to a different one that was inside of the main room, like it popped in 3. And that was after weeks. Not like hours or anything. I sat there for at least 2 weeks. Got 2 levels. Got out of hell. Duoed it a couple times. We saw the freaking key holder, but we pulled it from the main room. It never popped off of that one. And those igloos, I made a video the other day, like, complaining a little bit. Those freaking igloos, when you first get the ice clad, my ogre gets stuck inside of them. Like, I almost have to rewind. And then you can get attacked while you're in there, and then you're ducking, so you can't attack back, and you can't cast spells. Like, it's like it's a trap. Imagine like a level 30 ogre or troll coming to, like, I want to check out Valius. They go. They're like, oh, there's some vendors right here. Let me go in this igloo. Oh, you go in and out easily. You go in and out easily. You go in the last one. You're looking at the stuff that the vendor's selling, and you get attacked by a cougar. You're level 30, so it's like, oh, crap. You know? You're probably going to die. You're trying to attack back. Nope, you're ducking. You're trying to feign death. Nope, you're ducking. You're trying to get out of the vendor and like try to get back out of the igloo so you can go do something, run away or something. Nope, can't get out. You're screwed. Can't rewind during a fight. They should fix that or something. At least make them all the same size, or it could be cool, like if they're all the same size, then you know from Jump Street. Oh, I can't go in there. Why does the one igloo have to be weird to where you can go in it, but you can't get back out? Out of the 3 igloos. It's like they hate ogres and trolls and wanted to play a trick on them. Which I almost died. I'm 42 and I almost died. You're not really expecting that to happen. I had like 60% HP and like 40% mana, and then like get attacked by 2 cougars that are almost blue while I'm like shopping. Alright, which way do I go? We really gotta choose correctly or we're not gonna make it. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Gotta choose correctly or we're not gonna make it. And I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna need my binky and my blankie. And my tatas. My cuppies. Alright. Come on, Ogress. Scare 'em, Karen. I used to call her Karen. Looks like a Karen. When she first came in, she was Karen. But she earned her name. Like, she first came in, I didn't know she was so awesome. I thought she was Karen. But now she's Ogress. It's okay. I don't call her Karen anymore. Just like if somebody says Karen, like I had a Karen come in today. Karen came in and you know, threw her drink at me and got her order slightly wrong. Her fries were cold, so she threw her drink at me. It's Karen. That's what I picture in my head right there. No. Alright, 2 down, 2 to go. Fire God's Heart. Hope for a buff. Should we? I think we'll do the Ogress. Maybe we'll get them both up. Make sure we can get the kills. There we go. Come on, be going the right way. 8 HP, you freak. Thought I was being smart. Alright, let's see where we're going. Adventure board has a verse in it. Yeah, I already got it. It's the one I needed, which I was super excited about. And then I had magic deeds on my offer too. I guess it's a good day. Oh man, I don't know, y'all. We might not make it here. This has to be the right way. Like if this is the right way, we're screwed. I'm going all in this way with 4 torches, and I can't buy any. Gotta, you know, send me good luck, good juju. Sana says devs are on a vacation and Jetto isn't that helpful. Odd to miss Kafka. Yeah. I usually don't get anything done either way, but, you know, here and there. Here and there they've done things. If we complain enough. Eventually, sometimes, maybe. Like the Wand of Stars and Stellarix and PvP. But you know why they did that? It's because they were super concentrating on PvP and they don't want any complaints about it. And you know, not as it's like damage control, like pacify us a little bit. Like I'm so annoyed that they just did PvP all of 2024 like as updates and nothing else, and they're still doing it right now. They said it would take like, I feel like when they first started doing the PvP updates, they said it was going to take like, felt like they insinuated like it was going to take about like 6 months or something. Like, it's been like a year and a half or something, like triple. Come on, I'm ready to see something else. Like, I don't mind. I kind of like the PvP system now. I kind of like it, but not enough to like spend a year and a half of updates on it. Like, come on, I want something else. Start working on something else, please. Got a giant softball they could always do. I think they just hold it in their back pocket because they, yeah, as long as they have something else to do, they keep holding it in their back pocket. Just like update Treasure Hunt, man. It's still in the game. Like, either take it out of the game or update it. That thing's been in the game since the game, I think since the game started. And it's still exactly the same. Isn't that crazy? Like everything, nothing else in the game probably. Pretty sure like nothing else in the game is the same as it was when the game launched. Like they've changed it, fixed it, updated it, made it look better, whatever. Put different resources as the rewards as they add stuff to the game. Like if you're gonna add Dragonite, if you're gonna add cursed runes, if you're gonna add orbs, if you're gonna add metals, how in the heck can you leave a game mode that you put in like so long ago and not change it at all to add those new resources or something? It might be the only thing in the entire game that hasn't been touched. Go touch it. Go hide in the bathroom and touch it. Come on. It's easy. That's a softball. You can't just leave something that's been in the game for that long. Like, that's why it's trash, too, and why you shouldn't do it, because they haven't touched it. They haven't touched it in, like, 10 years. I don't know exactly when they added it. Like, this is where, like, some, like, Tyrion Shark would come in and be like, actually, they added it 7 years ago. Anyway, they haven't touched it in 7 years. Pretty sure. At least they touched Arena. You know, they touched it. They might have screwed it up, but they touched it. They haven't even screwed up Treasure Hunt. Like, at least screw it up a little bit. At least touch it a little. At least screw it up a little. Finger the thumb. Hit that like button. Right, we're almost there. Come on. Let's see if we're going the right way. It's gonna be... I don't know if we're gonna know after this fight, but we'll know very soon if we're going the right way or not. I got my headphones all the way on. Unfortunately, the new neighborhood isn't as good as I thought it was. Crow would be happy to hear. That's why I hesitated to move, but it's not as bad. It's still better. I'm trying to convince myself. I don't understand why people throw their 7-year-olds out by themselves, but it's not against the law, I guess. It's probably why, because they never get in trouble for it, so they just keep doing it. Why would you want them inside? Why would you want to hang out with your own kids, you know? Throw them out into the world and let everybody else have to deal with them. No! We went the wrong way! Alright, now we know. Like, this has to be the way. Maybe we'll have just enough. Like, I think... Okay, hold on. Is there any other way to go? Okay, we went that way, dead end. So we went to every dead end, of course, when I have not enough torches. Dead end, it has to be this way. Okay, so 3 torches. Are we gonna make it? If I had to guess, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We might have just enough, or we'll be just short. It's gonna be crazy. We're either gonna have just enough, or we're gonna be just short. Which is probably a good thing, because if I have to, I might use my lanterns. Just get those big double gold knockers. It's like one of the best things in the game, probably worth the most. If you changed everything into gem value, the thing I'm going after right now is worth so much gems, like 5,000 gems or something crazy. That's why I'm doing it right now instead of the vault. I mean, if I was only on... If I didn't do any Underspire this week, I'd be doing the vault right now. But since I'm super close to the end where you get the big double gold knockers, it's definitely worth it to be doing right now. Man, like, how much are those? All you gotta think is, like, how much is a Nisha token? Think how much that is. Which I'm pretty sure... I don't know 100%, but I think a Nisha medal is like 1,500 gems. And then think about a big major gold. How many Nisha medals does it take to gold elite a mythic? I think it's like... Is it 5 or 6? Let's say it's 6. 6 Nisha medals to Gold Elite a Mythic. Something like that. And they're 1,500 each. You know, how much is that? That's like 9,000? 9,000 gems or something? That's how much these major golds are worth. 9,000. So I'm like underestimating. If I get the big double gold knockers, I'm getting 18,000 gems in value. And all I spent to get here... was like... maybe 600 gems. So I'm spending 600 gems to get 18,000 gem value. And I'm, you know... I don't know if I'm doing the math exactly correct, but something like that. Even if it's half of that, it's still super worth it. That's what you gotta kind of do in this game, like try to change everything into gem value. Like that's the common thing that everybody wants, that we can put a price on everything in the game via is gems. And a major gold is the same thing as like a bunch of Nisha medals. Come on, this. Alright, let's see. I don't know if we're gonna see anything right now, but soon. Ugh. Got 2 left. Gotta see this dragon soon. Come on. 6 dragon, big gold knocker, let's go. Am I gonna keep going up Classic? Right now I'm gonna pause on the 3rd floor because Anamana Papa Poopa Peepa is yellow. And he's super hard even when he's blue. You know? So we're not gonna go up to the 4th floor because we'll get destroyed. I'm pretty sure. 3rd floor is nice, like really good Zim. And then pretty easy and not, you know, no casters. It's just a bunch of undead, like non-casters. And then a couple armor dudes. So 3rd floor is really good for experience especially. Plat's kind of okay, it's not great. It's like pretty much like fine steel every once in a while, except for it's the Valium. But I don't think so. Like I might take my Necro back up there, but my Shadow Knight's probably gonna chill. Probably like, we'll duo the 3rd floor. I think Trey got his key, so we don't need to duo anymore. Like, he finally got his key, too. Not finally, he got it pretty quick, but... I want to solo up there, like, record some soloing on the 3rd floor, but after that, I might take a little break from Tower Frozen Shadow. Until I can get to at least 45, 46, and even then, I don't know if I'm going to go up, because that... You have to kill Anamana Pop... I don't know how to say his name, so I say Anamana Papa Poopa Peepa. You have to kill him to spawn Kara Amika, who is the key holder. And she's not easy either. And it's like, I'm not going to get any further anyway. And it's not a good floor to, like, get experience on either. It's, like, all crowded and like, lots of pathers and stuff. So, I don't really want to go up there unless I'm, like, going to the wedding after. Like, just trying to get through it. My Necro's already been there, done that. It was super tough. It sucks. Floor 2 is definitely the suckiest, just it sucks. Like, getting the key sucks, and if they're all casters, and it's all crowded in one big room. Like, that's the worst floor as far as, like, boring and sucks. And the loot sucks, and the mobs suck, and all that. But the 4th floor might be, like, the first really hard floor, where you could die and have your body behind a locked door. It's like, Anamana Papa Poopa Peepa has, like, that really long stun where you spin around forever. And he's like an undercon, and he's like level probably 45 or 44 or 43, something like that. And we can be right there, dude. You go through the mirror, he can be right there. And with other stuff too. Like, it's not like, oh, I'll fear kite Anamana Papa Poopa Peepa. Well, here comes an ooze and a shadow and a skeleton. Like, you got 4 things on you. You get stunned. You jump through the mirror, you get stunned for 2 minutes, and then you got 4 things on you, and you're dead before you can do anything. And there's a mixture of live and undead, so you can't just do IVU or something like that. It's like so crazy. That floor is tough. My Necro went up there and was feigning death all over the place. I think I might even have died up. that floor. No, I had to feign death a bunch, and I almost died, but... Sana says a PvP is a bit draining for me. Yeah, I just didn't like that they concentrated on it for so long. When's the last time they did that? Like even when they did Underworld and Del, I guess they did that for a while, but it was like a plan, and it's something everybody kind of wanted, and it was neat. It was a whole new thing. PvP's not new. Guild Wars isn't new, but the Underworld was something new. Factions were something new. Delves was something new. So we knew like they had to add one for each kingdom, and it was going to take a while. But it didn't take like a new update every time they did it. Like they put it in the game, and they just released a new delve every like whatever many weeks. That was awesome. Like that was a cool update. There's been a lot of cool updates, but there's like recently there hasn't been. The metal update was cool, the trait stone update was cool, the Underworld update was cool, the Nomapalooza one was cool. The PvP one though, that wasn't not that cool. And it took a year and a half. All those other really cool updates were just one update that was quick and easy and like everybody loved. This one was over a year and a half and not everybody loves it. And they just kept doing it. That would be like your favorite show doing the musical. They're doing that the musical episode, but they keep doing it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. It's like I don't, you know, it's my favorite show, right? So I'm gonna watch it, even though it's the stupid musical episode. But you know, I'm watch it. But then the next week they do another musical episode, and then the next week they do another musical episode, and all of a sudden they're doing musical episodes for a year and a half straight. That's how it feels to me. Like, I love this show, man. But they keep doing musical episodes where they're singing the whole time. That's how it feels. Like, they keep doing PvP updates for a year and a half. I'm good. I'm cool. Everything turned out okay. I just feel like they should have done it all in like 6 months, not a year and a half. Whatever it's been. Come on, Ogress. Let's see if we can see this dragon, please. We've got to go do some Vault event. It is the Vault event weekend. We did spoilers. We did Journey. We're doing Underspire, and then we're going to do Vault. And I'll probably leave y'all to eat some hard-boiled eggs and hop around. Eat a bunch of candy, get hype. Oh no, it's gotta be here. Come on. One more fight. It's gotta be next. Dragon is next. We won't have enough torches for the 7th, but I might just go do it anyway. We'll see. I'll probably just do the 6th on stream, and then maybe I'll do the 7th if I feel like it later. The 7th is just Dragon Knight and like a minion orb, which I do need the minion orb, but I don't know. If you guys want me to, I'll do the 7th dragon. I really just want the 6th right now, though. Salamandra is doing just fine. I like to show you later in the week that my teams are still working. There's like, okay, the beginning of an event, you can make a team that wipes everything out in one shot, but is that team still doing that on the 7th boss, 6th boss? Probably not, but is it at least still winning and you're not losing, and you're not losing resources? So I try to build the team so they can make it the whole time and be good early and late. Otherwise, I would have to make 6 teams every video instead of 3. Alright, we should see the dragon next. Come on. Let's add some Bernie gems. Cause I got the Bernie poops. Hank, I got the Bernie poops. Damn it, Bobby. Grandpa's got the Bernie poops. Yeah, boy. Let's go. 6th dragon. It shows the loot right there, kind of. Kind of. But this is the 6th dragon, right? We got 5 of the thingies. This one's gonna give us the 6th one. Ruby Wrath is the one. So we use a lantern here. I don't have torches anyway, but we double the loot. I almost want to put on some trinkets to make sure. I don't have that many though. Choose like 1 of this and 1 of that. The ones I have the most of. Just to make sure. Give myself a little tiny bit of an edge. Mark says, I was bored last night and did treasure hunt. Wow, it's been a while since I did that. They should buff it. It would be fun. I agree, man. If it gave you, like, stuff you actually need, it'd be way better. That's all they need to do, too. Like, they don't have to do some crazy... Like, it could be a whole update, and all they have to do is add stuff we actually want to the treasure hunt. They probably wouldn't do that. They'd probably like rehaul it and redo the whole thing, but they would just add, like they could do that easily without an update probably. Just like say, okay, now in green chests you can also get Dragonite. Now in safes you can get gold marks or something. I don't know. Even if they just doubled all the current loot, it'd be better. Still not worth doing, but... Better. It is 420, huh? Blaze it up. Go get in your car and drive very slow. Because you got a card. The officer asks you for your license and you just show him your medical marijuana card instead. Here's my license. I have nothing against it, by the way. Just stay home while you do it. I don't want to look at you. I'd be a hypocrite. But just like I had a fart can and all that when I was a teenager, I don't now. Oh, come on. Yeah. Alright, did we get the double gold knockers? Alright, you see that? Like, how much is that worth? That's worth a lot of gems. 2 major orbs of glory. Like, that's what you're chasing right now doing the vault event. You're getting a bunch of vault keys, you're opening the vault keys. If you got a major orb of glory from... Now, you're not opening them right now, but... You're getting a bunch of vault keys right now so you can open them after the vault event. And what are you hoping for when you open those vault keys? One of the things that you're hoping for is a major orb of glory, right? I know you want gems and gold and other stuff too, but... If you got a major orb of glory, you would be excited from a vault key. And here I just got 2 of them. Guaranteed, or guaranteed. It's not like I have to pop chaos orbs and hope. Like those 2 I got guaranteed. I knew I was getting them. I doubled it because I knew I was getting them. It's tons of gems. Like, it's way more gems than I would get from opening like all my vault keys probably. And you guys have seen me get 900 gem drops, 300 gem drops, 100 gem drops. I'm never gonna get like 9,000 gems out of my vault keys. I mean, if I open like thousands maybe, but... Alright, so you want me to do the 7th boss? I'm gonna have to waste some lanterns, but I'll do it. Let's do it, screw it. I'll get double the loot on the last boss too. I got 18 lanterns, when am I ever gonna use them anyway? Completely finished the Underspire. In my opinion, getting all the dragons is completely finishing it. Could do all the sentinels too, but that's like extracurricular activity. It's like putting all the chairs on the desks after you do your test. You hang out afterwards and put all the chairs on the desks for the teacher. You got the... Everybody else got the test all the way done, got 100%. They got all the dragons. We do the Sentinels too. We're hanging around to put all the chairs on the desks for the teacher, you know. Probably not gonna get anything out of it, but maybe. Could replenish our trinkets, I guess. Epic. They're talking about the stream. Almost got it. Let's go. All right, one more fight, and then we'll do vault for a little bit. I'll do a gap or something. I'll show you the. I'll talk about vault. Do examples. All right, last boss. No torches. Have to use a lantern, but I made it by the skin of my teeth, by the smallest spud hair. $19 lanterns, I know. Well, you get a free one every week, whether you do anything or not. You have to do one fight and you get a free one. And there was a lot of weeks, like a few months ago, where I wasn't doing Underspire, but I'd still get my free lantern. But I didn't use them. But it's kind of like when you go to the Underworld and you like preload fights and you lock in sigils and then you get more the next day. Like, I was kind of just grabbing my lantern because I knew I'd use them one day. It's kind of like a bad thing. Like, oh, you got that many lanterns, that means you didn't use them. Like having boons. They're useful right now, though. I wouldn't have got those golds if I didn't have that many, probably. Because I would only been I'd only have one. I'd have been one short. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. It's hard to tell sometimes with all the heroic gems on the board, like if you have an extra turn or not. Especially certain heroic gems. Like the red ones aren't that bad, like the burning ones aren't that bad, but other heroic gems, sometimes you really gotta just wait for the AI to tell you. Like wild cards and elemental stars, and you know what I mean? It's really hard to tell sometimes. You gotta be thinking about every color on each one. Alright, don't kill me, Diamantina. I know you're the third best dragon now, but I didn't say it. I told them, I said, hey, they should keep Diamantina relevant by making it hit the hardest or something. It can't loop back into itself. It might as well hit the hard. I told them. They still nerfed you. It's not my fault. Don't be mad at me. I know you're like completely useless now unless you don't have the other two dragons, but don't take it out on me. What are you doing? Come on. It's not my fault. It's the dev's fault. It's people's fault. Complainers' fault. Not my fault. I didn't do it. Mostly the dev's fault, probably. They just want to keep adding more and more powerful dragons. Can you imagine, like, what if they keep adding dragons and they just get more and more powerful? Like, every time they've got Diamantina went to Stellaryx, Stellaryx went to Chrysantherax. What's next, dude? When are they gonna keep adding more and more powerful dragons? Won't be one-shotting everything in the game without trying. It's a mess everywhere globally, yeah. Treasure hunt can be relaxing. You like the Necro Adventures up there? Yeah. Dude, that genie killed me. I need to get revenge. Last day to grab Lodestar from the Soul Forge. Good info. How high am I? 0%, I guess. Mr. Z says I'm using my lanterns for Imperial Deeds. I need a ton of those. I'm not going to max out Kingdoms. Not too worried about gold medaling Mythics. Just me, though. Yeah, it depends what you're focusing on. I mean, you know my whole thing with that. Like, I have enough Imperial Deeds. I didn't waste any. But if you need them, you need them. You gotta do what you gotta do for your account. Happy Easter, EQ. You will need to medal Mythics one day. going to be part of your kingdom power. But if you're concentrating on level right now, then just go for it. My thing is, like, I don't have enough books and deeds to even worry about Imperial deeds too bad. I have enough Imperial deeds to do, like, 4 kingdoms or something. So I think they're going to keep up with my books and deeds. Like, I'm going to be short on books and deeds before I'm short on Imperial deeds. It's never going to be a situation where I have enough books and deeds, but I don't have enough Imperial deeds. I don't think that's ever going to happen to me. So I would have to, like, fully do, like, 4 kingdoms before I'd run out of Imperial deeds. And I can't even do 1 right... I'm about to do 1 right now, and then I'll use some Imperial deeds. But then by the time I get to the next one, I would have replenished some of those Imperial deeds, especially if I do this every week. You know? So I don't think there's ever going to be a period of... It's never going to happen to where I need Imperial deeds, but I have the books, and yeah? Like, oh, I'm getting blocked by Imperial deeds. Like, I'm never going to say those words, probably, unless something changes. Right now, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen anytime soon. I'm not going to be doing 4 kingdoms all the way up anyway right this second. And I could with Imperial deeds, I just can't with books. Alright, so we did the complete Underspire. Now we got to show a little bit of Vault. And then I'm going to leave you to your holiday. We're going to see where I'm at. Center Mirage is working this week. That's some good information. Doesn't have either one of the typings that you always look here. Make sure. Elementals and Giants, right? Well, Center Mirage has no Elementals and no Giants. So it works. It almost always works. It just didn't work last time. We're on 75 out of 100 shards, so I'm going to go hunt verses for a little bit. Until I get to that boss chest, and then I'll go do a gap. And that'll be about it for this one. I need to do triple Ironhawk, but we'll copy this one for when we do the gap. Gotta go get Ironhawk. Don't have Ironhawks, use Rowan. Level some classes, get some class weapons. Go to whatever kingdom you feel like it, get some trait stones. Okay, I'm buying every deed, every medal. I'm buying them. Screw it. Not even thinking about it. What? Why? I have so many gems, who cares? Gonna need those. I was only buying purple and the one I'm working on, which is green, but now I'm gonna buy all of them. Got a verse, nice. That's what you're looking for when you're doing this. Reverse hunting. I need the green one though, that's the one I'm lowest on. I think I got like 3 gaps right now. PlayStation 5 is so much faster than PlayStation 4, it's crazy. That's what I learned last vault. Or the vault before, or whatever it was. That loading bar is like twice as fast. I get way more shards per gap. And I get way more vault keys per gap. There he is, Freddy! It's the one I needed. That's why I'm doing this. Plus I don't want to hit a boss chest during a gap. Donna's working too, okay. That's what I was doing last time, I think. Mark says I've been a bad sinner. I just hit level 1610 on PS5 and I don't have a single kingdom to level 20, Cineman. Forgive me. Hey, 6 stats. Get your stats up. It's an in-game thing though, man. Like, it's super that's the most in-game thing in the game. There's nothing more end-game than leveling kingdom and power, like 20-30ing. Getting kingdoms to like 5 and 10 or 15 or whatever, like that's not in-game. But getting kingdoms 20-30 is in-game, like the most it can get. That's the last boss. You're on Gwyn. You know, you're in the plains. You're on Mike Tyson. You're rescuing the princess. Rescuing. You're rescuing the princess. What else are you doing? You're fighting Robotnik, Eggman, fighting Shredder, the Technodrome or Krang. That's what doing Kingdoms all the way to 2030. You're fighting the last boss. Fighting the Elder Dragon, whatever it's called. Hey, I got 2 Freddys. That's the one I need right there. I got 3 of them on this stream. 1 from Adventure Board and 2 from 5 seconds of verse farming. There's Cindy again. She's the one I used to need. I love, like, you know what I'm gonna say. People would just watch the streams and watch me, like, get everything that they probably want. Maybe they'd followed my advice more. But they don't. They watch the little 8-minute super fast videos. And get told every new thing is awesome and watch the view farmers. You'd stop watching the view farmers and actually watch the guy that's been playing for 8 years and has everything for free to play. You can get everything you want. You're seeing me get it right now on stream. And 2 major gold knockers. I'm getting every verse I need. I have enough gems to buy everything I want. There's Cindy again. Maybe you should be doing Chrysanthrax on Explorer 12. Or maybe you should do the thing I'm doing where I'm getting all these verses right now, you know? I don't know. You should go do a pit. How come Cindy Cool never stops and does a pit? Well, he's busy getting verses and vault keys, you know? See it on stream. Then when he opens his vault keys, he gets tons of gems. You can watch it live. You can watch the team that he suggested on Monday or Tuesday beat the Underspire on live. What am I doing? Come on, idiot. Yellow and brown. There we go. I was too busy flexing my muscles. Putting on some baby oil and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold. Get to the chopper. Alright, so we got our boss chest. I got a bunch of verses, and now I'll go run a gap for you. Easter. I got this thing done, too. The, what is it? This thing. It's a really easy week to get it done, because you're doing Vault Event. So you're going to run across a bunch of yellow enemies while you're verse hunting, at least. And, yeah, let's do a gap. Already look at this? Yeah, I already looked at that. Got the Deeds of Magic. Alright, let's get our team set up first of all. We don't want to be scrambling around. That's why I copied it earlier. And let's run one. Just, I don't know, it's an old habit to lock it in. You don't have to. They fixed that. Mr. Z says, are you not converting your scrolls to deeds, Mark? That is surprising that you don't have enough for at least one level 20 kingdom. Yeah, that's what I do. I work on one at a time, and I'll convert my, like, purple deeds into purple books, or I'll convert my writs into purple deeds. Depends which one I'm working on at the time. I treat writs like shards, so I don't change them until I'm actually going to do something. So that way they can be any color deed I want. Just like shards, you don't convert them to diamonds, because they can be any jewel or any diamond you want, so you only do it when you need them. But writs are kind of like shards. You can convert to any color deed you want. But you should do it. Like, let's go look at it. Wasn't I going to look at something else, too? Somebody else mentioned something, and I forgot to look at it, I think. But yeah, like right here, I can make some green, but I'm not doing it because I don't have enough. So to make a book, I need 50 green deeds. And right now, I can only make 18. So I like to wait until I have enough. I'm I'm working on green right now just because I already did purple, I already did green, I already did every other color, then I already did purple again, and now I'm doing green again. That's why I'm doing green. You have to be, it depends where you're at. So in Mark's case, he'd be working on purple, which you see I can make purple deeds with writs and jewels and souls. I can make 18 deeds right there. And I could make a book too, but I'm not gonna make the book right this second, because I don't need it right now. I think I have no purple kingdoms with even close to. But I'm looking at this right now is what I'm looking at, because I'm going after green. I'm doing Forest of Thorns right now. It's on 19. And I have 9 green books. I just need 1 more. Especially with you doing so much PvP, Mark. Like, you could have had so many kingdoms 20-30'd probably, or at least 20'd. If you buy books with your gold marks, just do that from now on, and you'll catch up on your kingdom levels. You used to do PvP super hard. You should have tons of gold marks and be able to buy 3 books every single day. You should be able to get 21 books a week. You only need 10 for a kingdom to get it to 20. Or maybe not 10. I think you need more than 10, but, you know. 10 to get the last one, to get 20. But just to once again show on live that I know what I'm talking about, we got Zal'Kari done, we got Darkstone done, we got Karakoth done, we got Drifting Sands done. You see a little 20 under it with the diamond that says 20. That's what I'm pointing to. Darkstone with the 20 under it. That's as high as it can get. Karakoth with the 20 under it. That's as high as it can get. Working on Forest of Thorns. It's on 19. Zal'Kari 20. Karakoth 20. Darkstone 20. Drifting Sands 20. I'm free to play, by the way. Sword's Edge 20. Pride Lands 20. Whitehelm 20. And now I'm working on Forest of Thorns. So I have 2 purples, 1 of every color, and now I'm working on my second green. It's like the path of least resistance at a certain point. Of course, you want to do magic first, and then you want to do green. You want to do Zal'Kari second. But then after that, it's the path of least resistance. What do you have the most books? Which color do you have the most books of? And for me, it was like Sword's Edge or something. Then it was Pride Lands, and then it was Whitehelm, and then it was Drifting Sands or something. Then it was back to purple, like Karakoth or Darkstone. I forget which one. I think I did Darkstone first because Karakoth has a pay weapon for its power. So, like right now I'm blocked because of a pay weapon. So I did this one second. So if you look at unowned, there's only 1 and it's a pay weapon. So you need every single weapon from Karakoth to do this power. And it's impossible for me because it's a pay weapon that I'm missing. So I did Darkstone first. It was always a debate back in the day. Should you do Darkstone or Karakoth first? I always said Darkstone. At first I didn't have a reason, but now I have a reason. There's a pay weapon blocking your power on Karakoth. So you should do Darkstone first. Like I did. But yeah, let's do this gap. And that'll be it for this stream, unless something crazy happens. But I got 4 Paloozas. Not bad. You don't want to have 100 Paloozas. If you have 100 Paloozas, that means you're not running them. That means you got 25 hours of Palooza ahead of you. That's like having, you know, checks from your work that you're not cashing. So I like having around 4. I like having 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 at the most. If you have anything over 10, why are you not running them? I mean, there is one reason, and it's that you can't run gaps because you don't have 15 minutes straight. Like, you have a busy weekend, you're just doing stuff here and there, I get it, but is that happening every single vault? Like, run them. Open the vault keys, too, after the vault event. Don't just let them stack up. Like, I'm starting to let them stack up, and I hate that. It don't go any faster. It don't go any faster. This is fastest. Oh, we got a Dragonite Gnome. Nice. Thank you for sticking around, sir. I love you. I want to spend more time with you. You're giving me something that everybody wants. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out with me, Dragonite Gnome. I'm glad you stuck around for a second. I like to look at your beautiful mane. Everyone else, you can get the heck out of here in one shot. Dragonite Gnome, though, you can hang out for a little bit, you know? Everybody else, when the party's over, please get out. Dragonite Gnome, you can hang out after the party, for the after party. You're allowed to stick around for a second, because you don't come around very often. You're from out of town. And you bring gifts. Stuff that I actually want. You can hang around a little bit. I'm not going to kick you right out like everybody else. I like when you come around. I don't want to just, like, kick you out right away like I do all the rest of the gnomes. I like to hang out with you for a sec. It's hard to read chat while I'm doing this because I'm trying to go super fast. I'm jamming on the X button, then I'm preloading inputs on the loading screen. If you want more information, let me know. And I've gone over it a million times. But there is almost nothing else to talk about, so. Works on any controller. I hate the stupid cancel out of the... You know when you're farming verses and you can't cancel out of the demon or the genie as fast as you used to be able to? I knew that was a thing. I thought it was my PlayStation 5, but it's like across the board for everybody. Since they did the update, they're slowing us down. I speed myself up. This is my life. This is my life in a nutshell, right? I get a PlayStation 5, so now I'm going way faster. And then they slow us down. They slow us down on genies and demons by making you wait forever to cancel out of it. Like, as soon as I get something faster, they slow us down. That's how it always goes. I make a top 10 mythics, they put out a top 10 mythic right after I put out the video. I make a new account playthrough, they put in Immortals. And now it's like, I might as well redo it. Tinfoil hat. They're watching. Like, ah, Cynical did it. We better change it. He's free to play. That means anybody can do it. Them other guys, we don't really care because they're VIP 20 and, you know, not everybody's VIP 20, so we can't really judge anything based off of them. But this guy that's free to play, man, he got it done. We gotta change everything now. That means everybody can do it. That's why they watch, because they know that they can do everything he's doing. All they gotta do is follow his advice. I'm the enemy of the devs. I'm their biggest, baddest enemy. I'm their main op. I'm the devs' main... That's why I get buried, and nobody wants me to win. Literally nobody wants me to win. Other channels don't want me winning. The devs don't want me winning. Nobody wants me to win, because I'm showing you how to do things for free. I'm showing you how to do everything for free. Nobody wants that. They want you to pay. They want you to be farting around, not knowing what's going on. Wasting your time. Who disagrees? Do the devs not want you wasting your time and overspending money? Of course they do. They'll do anything to bury my yeah. This guy's teaching people how to do it for free. He's teaching everybody, whether they spend money or not, whether they're a beginner or a mid-game player or in-game player. He's showing everybody. I got naked pictures of the devs. They're burying me. They don't want this message getting out there. They're putting loading on my game right now. They're gonna crash my stream. Well, I got an epic. That's what I'm going for this weekend. I'm not getting so many vault keys this weekend, but I want to try to get a certain amount of epics. You guys saw when I opened the epics. That's really what I want these days. I want epic vault keys. I got naked pictures of the devs. That's why I shadow banned and Getting buried. I think the devs are paying off YouTube. Devs are paying off YouTube and all the other streamers and channels. Try to bury me. I'm teaching everybody how to do it for free. Show you how to get everything for free. Not waste as much time. They hate that. Want you floundering around not knowing what's going on, spending money to make progress. If I was a dev, that's what I would want. I would want you spending all kinds of money and not knowing what's like. That's why they don't have like, you know, there's no good like guides out there really. Keep it all confusing all the time. Remember how Guild Wars used to be, like with the scoring? Like there was no... How the heck are you supposed to know how to get points? It didn't even tell you really. The world events. Like the scoring on the world events, they didn't... It should be in the game or something. Like the Tower of Doom, it should be in the game. The scoring for the world event should be in the game. Like you're at least going to come to our website if you want to see the scoring. We're going to make it very confusing. We'll have a mythic, a legendary, and a common, but the common will be worth the most. Because he was mentioned in the lore. Well, we're not going to tell you that unless you come to our website. So everybody's going to be killing the mythics and thinking it's worth the most. It's really the common. Sometimes they do that. Make the scoring weird in the world event. Where you have to kill like a weird troop to get the most points. It's like we got Thor, Death, the Grim Reaper, and Fred. Fred is worth the most points. And there's two different kinds of points you can get. Fred drops gold nuggets. Death and God and Thor, they drop hot dogs. And if you're just playing the game like, who should I kill? Who gives the most points? Probably Death or God or Thor. Nah, it's Fred. Fred gives the most points. He drops gold nuggets. Thor and God and Death drop hot dogs. I don't know why it's different. It is what it is. You gotta go to the website if you want to see that Fred is the one you should be killing. He drops gold nuggets instead of hot dogs. He was mentioned in the lore. We went to Forest of Thorns. We met Fred. Fred told us to go to Cine Mirage. Now Fred is worth way more than everything else. And he drops something totally different that has nothing to do with any... Tower of Doom. No, we will not reveal what's in each room as your scouts go up. You have to go to external website. You have to keep track of it somewhere else. Or in your guild chat where it falls off the top. Yeah, we won't just like put it on there for you. No way, Jose. When you get done with something in the game, when you're done with the campaign, we're not going to like make it super obvious that you're done. We're going to just keep going. Keep going, man. They used to do that for sure. Kill 50 red enemies, you killed like, you're on like 75 and you don't even know it. You're done. Oh well. They're playing the game longer. Now it kind of pops up a little bit. If you're paying attention. If you're doing something boring like killing 50... If you're doing something boring like killing 150 red enemies, you're probably like watching YouTube while you do it. You're not looking for that quick pop-up like, you're done! Psst, you're done! It used to be nothing, though. They wouldn't even tell you you're done. You'd have to go look. Let me see if I'm done yet. I gotta go all the way over here and click into this and see if I'm done yet. Nope, I gotta do like 15 more. Or, yep, I've been done forever and I've been wasting my time. Now they're like, psst, you're done! They technically tell you when you're done now. They're just like, psst, hey! Just real quick. Flash their boobies at you. Look at this! Open their trench coat real quick. They do it now, but it's after a lot of complaining. They'll like flash you their... Open their trench coat for like a millisecond. Let you know they're done. You're done. You don't see it though if you're watching YouTube. You don't see the Frank and Beans. Hey, it's the Dragonite Gnome. What's up, buddy? Hang out, have a brewski. Alright, let's go. You want to scratch a scratcher, Dragonite Gnome? You want to have a smoke? I got some smokes. I got a whole carton. Actually, I'll buy them one at a time at the front of the line and hold up the line. I want 1 pack. No, I want 2 packs. No, I want 3 packs. No, I want menthol. Nah, I want hundreds. I want hundreds. No. Give me that scratcher. No. Let me look at that one. No. Let me get number 20. No. How much is that one? No. Let me go back and get another brewski. Hold on, everybody. Don't you dare. I already started ringing myself up here. Let me go get another brewski. Hold on. Crack it open, dump it on my head, scratch the scratcher, light up a smoke, ask somebody else for a lighter. Get it all wet, dump a brewski on it. Now they can't use it anymore. Thought I heard something. Tornadoes. One thing you definitely want to do here is keep track of how long you've been doing it. That way, if you get something cool in the very last second, remember how everything is throttled or whatever you call it? During a Gnomapalooza, you're not getting the full drops of every single gnome because you're seeing gnomes every single time. So you're like, got the limiter. That's what I call it. The limiter's on. If you're still looking to open eggs, get Dragonite, you're gonna want to like leave the Dragonite gnomes up at the end of the gaps so you can get the full drop. If you kill the Dragonite gnome during the gap, you're gonna get like 3, 5, 4, 7 Dragonite. If you leave the Dragonite gnome up and let the gap end, you're gonna get 20, 30, 70. So if you still need, if you don't have Stellarix or Chrysantherax, you should be doing that. I already have it, so I don't care. I already have Diamantina, Stellarix, and Chrysantherax, and I could probably make another one of each one. So I don't need Dragonite right now, so I'm not doing that. It wouldn't hurt to do it, I guess, but just getting as many vault keys as I can, pretty much. But if you don't have Chrysantherax and Stellarix, or at least one of the two, you should be keeping a timer, 15-minute timer. And when that thing says 1 minute left or 2 minutes left, you should be eyes peeled for Dragonite gnomes. And then if you get a Dragonite gnome in the last minutes, you should just leave your whole, just let it end, like go do something, come back and then kill it. Go take a walk, go walk the dog, go cut the grass, go do your hair. That's what I do. Back when I needed Dragonite, I'd just leave the Dragonite gnome there for, I think he's on the screen. I only had like 30 seconds left anyway. I'll go do some roofing or something. Go install a window. Plunge a toilet. Why'd I do that? Alright, it's over! It's over. How many did I get? I don't know. I didn't keep track. I got 3 of these, though. Pity keys.
And how many epics did I... That's what I'm really looking at. Because I already had... Look, I have 566. So I've got 106... I got 16 epics. That means I've probably only received about 160 vault keys this weekend, which is terrible for me. But I didn't do any yesterday. I skipped like a day pretty much. And I'm a little bit behind still. Like by the end of today, I should have at least 20 epics. And that's still me super slacking. Like I should have 30. I was shooting for 30. I don't know if I'll get it or not. I might play a lot tonight. I don't know. Sometimes I get a wild hair and I'll play for 3 hours and get there. So I can't tell you if I will or will not get to my goal. You see that 566 vault keys? Like it's kind of like getting out of control. Starting to. It's not there yet. Like I know people have 1,000 more than me, like way more than me, but once you start having over 500 vault keys and you're going into a vault event with like hundreds of vault keys, you gotta get that under control, like get those things opened. Cut that grass, you know? So my grass is very high and I need to cut it. 420. See how it all comes back around? Woo! Green versus 420. Cut that grass. Alright, I'm out of here. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Get about the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Let's see. What are y'all saying before I... If you have any questions, now's the time. Catch up in the chat now that I'm not doing a gap. Mark says, Mr. Z, I have 6,000 gold marks and I don't buy any books. I am a hoarder. That'd be the best thing you could do. Like, we can hoard gems, we can hoard gold, we can hoard gold marks, but that's like hoarding nickels or dollars or... You know, you're not hoarding $100 bills. You're hoarding, like, quarters and nickels and... You know what I mean? Like, the main thing you're wanting, like, deeds and books and stuff are, like, the $100 bills. So we want to get those. You know, you save up your money to buy something, like a house or a car or whatever. You know, you don't just save up the money forever for nothing. I mean, maybe to pass it down to your children, but that's deeds and books, passing it down to your children. I don't know. Like, the ultimate goal at the end game is to get your kingdoms 2030. Of course, you want to get all the troops in the game. Of course, you want to have all your classes at 100, all your delves at 500. Those are things you do before you get all your kingdoms to 2030. Like, that's the last thing. So, hey, if you don't have all those other things done, like, get those done. Go get all your delves to 500. Get all your renown. You can get stats that way, too. Don't you also need to get stats that way? You could have so many more stats, Mark, like, via kingdom level and power and underworld. Not like a ton, but you're definitely missing some magic and some other stats that you could have. You know, it might be the difference between one-shotting something and not one-shotting something, or it might be the difference between winning a PvP fight and not winning a PvP fight. Like, going and getting those stats in the underworld and going and getting those stats from your kingdom level and power might be the difference. Mr. Z says, you do... I use up all my marks for books. I have 9 maxed out kingdoms. You know, the cool thing about that is, like, it's never wrong. Like, I love doing things where it's like, you can't be wrong. There's no way to be wrong by buying books with gold marks. You know? Anita's back. Mark says, I know I have the gold marks. And the other thing, Mark, is you can only buy 3 books a day. So if you don't start doing it soon, it's not like you can go buy 30 books right now. You can only do 3 a day, so you gotta start it sooner than later. Or you're never gonna be able to use all your gold marks to buy... Yeah? Like, how many did you say you have? You have 6,000 gold marks. So you can only use 300 a day, right? So what's that gonna take, like 20 days just to use all those? And you're probably gonna be getting more along the way. That's the thing you don't want. You don't want to let your gold keys build up. You don't want to let your purple orbs build up. You know, you don't want to have these stupid, boring things that you're going to have to do one of these days. Like pop a bunch of purple orbs or open a bunch of gold keys or buy a bunch. You're going to have to buy books every single day from now on for the next 20 days. Which doesn't take that long. It's only 3 a day, but... deviled eggs. Ooh, that sounds good. Mark says my mom made the best deviled eggs. Sorry for your loss, dude. Nina says nothing better than a mother's love in her meals. Mark says 100% Sunny after the update. The Angel and Demon screens are slow. You know, and I thought that was because it was right at the same time I switched from PS4 to PS5. So I was like, man, this PS5 is amazing, except for the Demon and Angel, or Demon and Genie. I'm like, why are they slow all of a sudden? But it was from the update, not the PS5. Yeah, new account. It used to do good for the channel. I don't know, man. We're in this idiocracy timeline of, you know, I don't know if people... I try to put out the content that I think would help people, but they don't watch it, so... Show them and quit hoarding those things, jeez. Oh, the naked pictures. Does it wobble to and fro? They're being bad, uh-oh. I was way behind in the chat, sorry. They pop up. Later, Classic. No problem, Freedom87. I appreciate that. It's just as good as giving me money, Freedom. Thank you so much. That's your words, you know, keeping me going. Have fun gymming, yeah. TikTok brain, yeah. Exactly, Classic. See, Classic agrees. I'm not just some salty, old Gyms of War streamer. Like, we all got TikTok brain. Not all of us, but a lot of the community has that TikTok brain now. That idiocracy, butter eating, watching Ow My Balls, baiting. Like, that's what's winning right now, and it sucks because I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to make it so where you don't have to spend as much money and you don't have to spend as much time. But then there's the people that just don't care. They're out there watching Ow My Balls and TikTok. Alright, Jets. We'll see ya. Or, thanks for... Hi, Jets. Bye, Jets. But I'm out of here. Thanks for joining me today. First of all, let's give some love to the fan funding, which was Anita and Sana. Thank you, ladies. It's ladies' night, and the time is right. The ladies coming through. Thanks for joining me today, everybody else. Jets, Sana, Classic, Mark, Anita, Freedom87. Got Anita, we got Classic, we got Sana, we got Mark. Mark and Anita and Sana and Mr. Z, aka Chef, Captain, Professor, Uncle, Zucchini, Junior, Senior, MD, PhD, CPA. If you didn't know, that's Mr. Z. EQ Emulation was here today. Mr. Z, Classic, Mark, Sana. I think that was everybody, right? I don't know. My chat doesn't go back very far these days. Alright, we'll see you, Jets. Later, Sana. Classic, Mark, Anita. Have a good one. Have a good Easter. Have a good 420. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for the short little team video, and then probably Tuesday for a live stream. So that's what's coming soon. Peace out. Bye-bye. Toodaloo. Good luck.